Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy John, aka Speros here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new unboxing video. That is right, this is an unboxing video. This right here in my hands is the SCUF Vantage 2 Modern Warfare Edition partner box. Thank you to SCUF for sending me this box. I'm very, very excited. As many of you guys know, I am sponsored by SCUF Gaming, but I absolutely love their products. I've been using SCUF controllers for like 5 or 6 years now. Literally top of the line, best quality in my personal opinion. And you all already know the controller that I use, like specifically, is the SCUF Vantage. So the fact that they came out with a SCUF Vantage 2 that is new and improved, I am just ecstatic. I cannot be any more excited than I am now. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already dropped a like on this video, I'd appreciate that. Sub if you guys are new around here, and I'll catch y'all in the unboxing. A little heads up to you guys, everything that you see in this box will not come with the SCUF Vantage 2, but some of it will. Where I am a partner, this is like a special partner box. Anyway, let's just get right into it. The first thing off the bat, as you guys can see on the front, it says, don't just play, perform, which honestly, using paddles and using the SCUF Vantage, dude, that's what it is. You literally, I personally perform better playing on my SCUF. Without paddles, I'm not nearly as good as I am with paddles. Flipping it up right here, as you guys can see, it says, invented the paddles, reinvented the game. Because honestly, playing with paddles, it really does reinvent the game. And as soon as you guys open up the box, I can't really see what my camera's saying right now, so hopefully you're not getting too bad of a glare. But this is kind of the recommended paddle setup for the SCUF Vantage 2 for Modern Warfare in particular. As you guys know, the SCUF Vantage and the SCUF Vantage 2 come with sax buttons on the side. So you technically have 6 programmable buttons or 6 extra buttons, which is extremely helpful. What they recommend on the setup is on your right sax button that you have it as R1, which is the lethal, and on the left sax button that you have it as L1, which is the tactical. And then obviously going from right to left on the back here, they want you to use circle, triangle, square, and X, which is crouch or slide. Weapon swap, square is interact or reload, and X is jump. This is very, very similar to how I have my paddle set up, and I really do recommend it, setting them up that way. But as you can see, just getting right into the box here, this is something pretty cool. I did take a little peek inside the box. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. I couldn't help myself. This is pretty cool. This is something that sent me. But as you guys can see, inside is the SCUF Vantage 2 Modern Warfare Edition. I have not taken this out of the box yet, so you guys are gonna get to see my first ever hands-on kind of review, my first impressions, how I truly feel about the controller, how it feels in the hands, all of its features, everything like that. We're gonna go over everything, and we're gonna go over all the other goodies in the box. But first, I wanna go over this. This they sent in the partner boxes. Again, guys, not everything that you guys see in this big box will be sent to you if you purchase a SCUF Vantage, but the controller itself will be. But this is pretty sick. This is like a tablet inside, and it has a message from the CEO himself, and then it has like some hype and some kind of like advertising material, I guess, if you will, for the SCUF Vantage 2, kind of explaining its little features and everything like that. So I'll try to get a close-up of it and let you guys see this.
I'm Duncan Imanger, CEO and founder of SCUF Gaming. Over the last 9 years, we've been committed to redefining the way a controller is used to help improve the way you play. We've added a number of different functional features to improve the way you use your hand and reduce latency. The one you're about to experience is one of our latest additions, and we're honoured to have you as a partner here at SCUF. Thank you again for all your support over the years, and we hope you enjoyed playing as much as we enjoyed building it.
All right, so as you guys got to see, this was like a cool little personalized message from the CEO himself, along with some kind of advertising material for the SCUF Vantage 2, kind of highlighting the new features and everything that is on the controller. The rest of this box we're gonna get into right now. So starting off with up here, the t-shirt. It has the SCUF logo on it, a super high quality t-shirt. Feels really, really comfortable, really, really nice. I believe it is in my size. It is a large, so this will fit me perfectly. I will probably be wearing this on my stream. If you guys are at all interested, I stream here on YouTube in the morning, and I stream on Twitch at night. twitch.tv/Speros_, or just check out the links down in the description. It's all there. If you guys are at all interested also kind of how I feel about the controller or have any more questions about it, make sure to check me out or just hop into the chat and ask me any kind of questions that you guys have. Don't forget to use code Speros at checkout if you guys do pick up any SCUF products. Without further ado, guys, let's keep getting into the box. I am really curious as to what they sent me. So on the side here, we have some kind of SCUF accessory kits for customizing the controller. They gave us some black accent products along with some white accent products. So basically these are like white sticks, white rings. You have the disc up here, different, right triggers, left triggers, and then you have them in black over here as well. So this will be really nice for customizing the controller. Honestly, if the controller looks exactly as it does on the front here, on the front image, if you guys can see that, I think it's gonna look sick just as it is, kind of with the color scheme and the whole setup itself. But the moment we've all been waiting for, me included, let's get into this box. Let's see what the SCUF Vantage 2 looks like, how it feels in the hand, and all of that kind of stuff. Boom. All right, so it's out of the box. Let's go. This is very exciting stuff here. All right, SCUF Vantage 2 time. This is it, boys and girls. This is the SCUF Modern Warfare Vantage 2. Very excited for it. We're gonna go ahead. So it's a little bit different. The packaging is a little bit different from SCUF Vantage products in the past. You have to kind of open it from the bottom, and then it will slide right out here. If I can get it to slide out. Perfect. This box is really nice. I like the graphic on the front of it. I might honestly set it up in my display case back there because I kind of have all of my old controllers over there as well. But here it is, the SCUF Vantage 2 Modern Warfare Edition controller. And this just looks absolutely sick. Oh my God. It's got the Modern Warfare on the touchpad at the top. It's got the sax buttons on the side. I am curious to see how all of the buttons feel compared to the old Vantage. Like I said, guys, I've been playing on a Vantage now probably for, 9 to 10 months or so. So I have a pretty good feel for how the controllers feel. And I will be able to tell if something feels different, if it feels new, and I'll be able to spot that pretty easily. So first thing first, or right off the bat, kind of what I feel about the SCUF Vantage. Oh, we got some more plastic here, hold on. So I should be able to feel the differences pretty easily, but first things first, first thing that I feel when I picked up this controller, I haven't gotten to play on it yet, but just kind of first impressions, I am kind of really picky when it comes to my stick tension on a controller, kind of how tight the sticks are. I prefer mine to have a little bit more tension because it gives me more control over my shot and kind of my accuracy and my aim. So these sticks, dude, they feel pretty similar to the old SCUF Vantage, if not just having slightly more tension, which I like. I think that is absolutely an amazing thing. I am a big fan. So first impressions on that, I am a huge fan of the stick tension. I think it's gonna increase my accuracy even, to be completely honest. The left and the right triggers. The SCUF Vantage 2, one of the main selling points or one of the cool upgrades that they added to the SCUF Vantage 2 is adjustable trigger stops, which I am very excited for. I used to not play with trigger stops ever, but now that they are fully 100% adjustable, I'll be able to fine tune them, so that way I'll be able to shoot a lot faster, especially single auto weapons. I play a lot of Call of Duty Blackout, so being able to shoot the Strife as fast as I possibly can is gonna be amazing. As you guys can see, I just popped off the right trigger on the SCUF Vantage 2, and right behind there, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I'm gonna come closer to the camera. All right, now that my camera focused you can see that there's just that little dot in the middle of the trigger, and that is how you guys customize the hair triggers on the SCUF Vantage 2. It is simply just a little screwdriver that comes with the SCUF Vantage that you can adjust your hair triggers, which comes in this box, which we're gonna do here in a second. I just wanted to kind of finish going over my first impressions, and just like that, I just popped the right trigger back on. That's how quick and easy it is. Obviously, you have where you can switch from USB to Bluetooth, and then you have where you can map your buttons. You can turn on the electronic remapping here down low, so that way you can remap on the fly if need be. A couple other features, the sax buttons, they feel a little bit better, and the triggers, honestly, the bumpers and the triggers feel less squishy and a lot more responsive than they did on the old SCUF Vantage. Even the D-pad, man, everything on this controller feels super premium. The grip on the back of the controller, I feel, has more grip, which I like because, you know, if your hands get sweaty while you play, or, you know, I don't know. I've always liked having grip on the back of my controller. So overall, I give this controller a 10 out of 10 just based on how it feels. We're gonna get right into the box here though and show you guys what comes with the SCUF Vantage 2 Modern Warfare Edition controller and kind of how you guys can program it to how you guys like it. All right, so right off the bat, this is what the controller sits in. So you're gonna want to go ahead and take that out. I'm gonna set that to the side. This packaging here comes out completely. I usually put it back in once I get the stuff out of here because I like to keep all of my boxes very, very nice and neat. Believe it or not, here it says customize your experience, and it's in kind of an airtight sealed thing. So we're gonna need to get this open. And it does, you just tear it right at the top right here, and then you can slide it out. And if I'm not mistaken from my other Vantages, this is just kind of similar to the customizing kit. It is a just extra, you know, equipment in case something goes bad or you wear out your thumbsticks. It comes with some domed thumbsticks. It automatically comes with concave. I personally like concave, but it does come with extra domed thumbsticks, kind of the Fang triggers if you prefer, extra rings for around your thumbsticks, along with the circular D-pad, which I like the circular D-pad. It's just what I'm used to playing on. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that out right now because I'm gonna use this controller tonight on my stream, and I'm super, super excited about that. So it sits in there perfectly, just as it should. I like the circular D-pad. I feel like I can get more grip on it, especially in battle royales where we have to loot a lot. The circular D-pad helps me out a ton. But right here is this is where you get the little key that I was talking about before. As you guys see, it comes with this little key here that you guys will just pop off the right trigger. You kind of take the key, if you will, place it in there, and then start turning to the right. And if you can see, it's gonna be hard to see since it is such a minute thing. The spring for the trigger is becoming compressed. So now the trigger is a lot shorter than it was a second ago. And that is without the trigger stops even on. So that's how you guys kind of use this, is you adjust that and then you apply the trigger stops. And now you see how short my trigger is. It is significantly shorter than this. Like, the amount of time that it takes me to push is about half on the adjustable hair triggers, which is absolutely phenomenal. I am super excited. I've never been a fan of trigger stops, but I've always been a fan of adjustable hair triggers, so I will 100% be making use of that as much as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the right trigger again before I go ahead and lose it, and boom, just like that. I've now adjusted the hair trigger for my right trigger, and that is done. So I'm gonna quick go over some of the features with the controller. As we already went over the hair triggers and the trigger stops. Some other cool features about the controller, obviously the D-pad can come off and you can replace it with a circular D-pad. The faceplate is a faceplate because it actually comes off of the controller. You can go on SCUF.com and you can buy different faceplates for your controller. So this is the controller without the faceplate. As you guys can see, you have your rumble packs on either side here. So these actually, I know a lot of people don't like to play with vibration, so you can actually take your rumble packs out of your controller, which makes the controller more lightweight, and then it obviously won't vibrate, so you don't have to turn it off in the settings. I personally play with my rumble packs and I like the vibration. That's just me. I know a lot of people don't, so if you don't like it, you can go ahead and take it off, take them out, I mean, and obviously you can see how easy it is to kind of take the faceplate off and then put it right back on, and then you're just back and you're ready to game right away. But yeah, that's how easy it is to take the faceplate off, take out the rumble packs, and, you know, swap out your D-pad if you choose to. I know some people get nervous when they hear that there's almost 6 programmable buttons on this controller, but it's nothing to be nervous about. If you're not ready for all 6 paddles, you can easily the way I do it is I come from above and I just pull up, and as you can see, the paddle has started coming off of the controller, and then you just pull it up and out, and now you only have 3 paddles instead of 4, so you have 1 less. And then if you're ever ready to add it back on and you say, you know, maybe I'm ready for, you know, 3 paddles, or maybe I'm ready for 4 paddles, you just take it and you slide it in from the top. Super, super easy. It takes like 2 seconds, and boom, you're back to having 4 paddles. The sax buttons come off very, very easily. You just stick your fingernail under it and it pops right out and it's off. You won't accidentally hit it if you don't want your sax button on the side. I personally am about to try to start playing with sax buttons, especially on this SCUF Vantage. It feels really, really a lot more responsive, so I don't think I'll hit it as much on accident. The benefits that the SCUF Vantage 2 has over the SCUF Vantage 1 is that it has improved high performance grip, upgraded trigger functions, a PC customization app for Windows, improved button haptics, refined tactile textures in the faceplate, trigger, bumper, and sax buttons, along with an enhanced USB connection system, which will ultimately decrease delay and just overall increase your gameplay. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish going through this box and everything that comes with it, so that way I can kind of get to gaming, because I am very, very excited to go ahead and use this. The other stuff that you get in the box with the SCUF Vantage 2 is you're gonna go ahead and get the SCUF Vantage carrying case. Now, a lot of people think that this is not that big of a deal or not that nice, but speaking from experience, when I was in college, I used to take my controller over my friend's house all the time, and I would just throw my controller in my backpack, and I actually hit the brakes one time too hard in my car. Backpack rolled full of books, and I ended up smashing my controller, and it broke a couple of the bumpers and some of the other buttons. So having a carrying case does come in handy. If you buy a controller like this, it is so nice. You're gonna wanna protect it when you're traveling. You're gonna wanna take it over to your friend's house. You're gonna get used to playing with paddles, and you're gonna wanna show it off. Highly recommend making use of the carrying case, and it's very nice of SCUF to just send you one off the bat. Inside the carrying case, you get a nice braided cable, so that way you guys can play wired. Highly recommend that you guys are playing wired. It is an option to play wireless or wired on this controller, but if you play wired, you have less input delay. So again, I highly recommend that. And then you have kind of this little pod that says SCUF on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but basically this is where you can place, you know, extra stuff, extra thumbsticks, you know, your triggers, any spare parts that you want to take on the road with you, and then you can close it right back up and to put it right back in the carrying case. It kind of has its own little spot there, as you can see, and everything fits in the case nice and neat, and then you can just close it, zip it up, and then take it on the road. The other things that you get inside of the box here is you get your Modern Warfare bonus in-game content code. So this code will get you in-game content. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, this is a weapon charm. It is a sniper scope weapon charm that you guys will be able to put on your weapons in Modern Warfare. So if you purchase this controller, not only do you get all of this amazing stuff, but you also get an in-game item to let people know kind of what controller you're playing on, what kind of equipment you're rocking, and let them know that you're very, very serious about your gaming experience and just overall about the game. So I'm not gonna show you guys my code on the back because I am gonna be redeeming this. I'm super, super excited about that. And then at the very bottom, it says open, learn, perform. And again, it's got the tearaway at the top. All right, you go ahead and tear that, pull it out, and this is kind of like your SCUF guide. It goes over all the stuff that you need to know about the SCUF Vantage 2. If you guys have any questions, all of it is right in there. It's super, super easy. Again, I've read this probably 5 times over now. If not, there are tons of YouTube videos with tutorials on how to do anything that you need to know about your SCUF product. And you can get cool SCUF stickers. Again, letting people know kind of what equipment you're rocking. You can put these on anything. I like to put these on my laptops and my PCs because I do play PC with controller, and that's kind of my plan for Modern Warfare is PC with controller. I like stickers, that's just me. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pack everything back up. Again, thank you guys. If you guys are interested at all on the SCUF Vantage Modern Warfare Edition, code Speros at checkout gives you guys 5% off. I highly recommend ordering your SCUF as soon as possible, so that way you can get it before the game comes out and you're ready to rock and roll when it drops. The other cool feature that I like about the Modern Warfare controller is that it says Modern Warfare on the back, or it has the MW logo, and it says Vantage 2, which I think is really, really cool. But thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already dropped a like on this video, I'd appreciate that. Sub if you guys are new around here. I'm gonna go ahead and catch some games now. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.